here on the Lower Salmon River just below Whitebird. And Whitebird, Idaho is about 3.5 hours from any major city like Spokane, the Tri-Cities, or Boise. We're sitting here today, we've been fishing for steelhead. And this river is just such a beautiful river. We're on the roadless section here of the Lower Salmon. The last road is actually right behind me right now, and it goes for about another mile or so downriver. And once you hit that, nothing. Can't access it by car. Yeah, you got to access it by a boat or a raft. This is just one of the most beautiful places that I've fished, actually. And the reason why I love this river so much is we have such a variety of species throughout the year here, and this time of year we're fishing for steelhead.
Oh, look at the colors on that thing.
You want to drive, John?
He's alligator rolling like crazy.
Nice fish here. I got toggle right here as reverse.
Yeah.
You ever driven a boat before?
Yeah.
Oh boy, okay.
Where are you at?
He's going to this side, quick.
Hey, grab this rod.
That's a nice fish. You ready? Yep. Nope, ready. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yeah!
Hey folks, we're out here on the Lower Salmon fishing for steelhead. Just caught this nice buck right here on a fire brine shrimp. Today we used brine shrimp, and my process with it is I grab a bunch of coon shrimp, I put it in one of these buckets, and then I take a bottle of fire brine, dump the whole thing in the bucket. Then I add a little bit of the fire cure. You know, I don't really have measurements, I just kind of dump her in until I'm satisfied. I'll even squirt some nectar in there, about half a bottle or so, does pretty good. Throw some of the liquid krill in there as well. And I let it sit for about a day in the refrigerator. And typically it's pretty good after that. 2 days is really good fishing. And if you have a lot of excess shrimp after your trip, just throw it in the freezer and let it sit for however long you need until you're going back out. You can catch sturgeon, bass, carp, trout, rainbows, cutthroat, bull trout, and whitefish, suckerfish, pike minnow. So there's a big diversity of fish here, and it just makes it a lot of fun to be able to fish it all year round here. So our steelhead, they enter our rivers about July 1st is when they start entering the clear water. They start making it to Idaho, and then around September they're making their way up here, and October's pretty good fishing. That's when a lot of fly anglers like to swing flies for steelhead. Right now these fish have been in the system for a while, and so you got to kind of use your tactics of bottom bouncing shrimp and using baits. It's really effective. The fish key in on them, and if you got the right cure and brine on your shrimp scents, you can turn some good days of fishing. I'm gonna show you how we rig up a steelhead rod for bottom bouncing here. So what we do, take a size 7 swivel, and you just attach it to the line, you know, typical improved clinch knot. I like to wrap 7 times, just it's a good Lord's number and it's good luck, and 7 days of the week, lucky number 7. I think that's about 7 probably right there. Feed her through the bottom hole there, back through, get a little lubricant on there. Then you take a slinky weight here, attach it to the swivel. Get that done, lock it. Then you take a leader here, use about a 4-foot leader. Take one of these corkies here. Tequila Sunrise is my personal favorite. It's been catching us a lot of fish here on the Salmon River lately. Feed that through there and grab your weight and swivel. Tight on that bottom eyelet there. About 7 more times. 2, 3, 7. Same thing, improved clinch knot here. Lubrication. And then on this leader we have 2 size 2 barbless hooks with some Mike's yarn. Pink and cerise has been working today. And then what I like to do is add a fire brine shrimp right to the hook, and you take it and you hook it right at the lower back there, I guess upper back, wherever you want to call it. And you kind of go up the arch of the shrimp there. And you want it just poking out barely. And what that does is it keeps it in line, and it deters your leader from spinning. And that's how we like to rig her up on the lower salmon here.
Bill's a little quiet, but he's focusing.
Oh, yeah, baby.
He's focusing.
Salmon River Steelhead.
This could be his first Salmon River Steelhead ever.
Right here.
Oh, I see it. He's digging.
Big fish.
Oh!
Oh no!
No way!
No!
That was a big fish.
Oh!
This drag's a little tight.
Oh, an average fish is 5 to 10 pounds. Some range up to 40 inches. You know, we've caught some 36, 37 inch fish this year. Today, I think we got like about a 32 inch fish. So it's been, they get big and they even get small, you know. We got a couple 20 inch fish today and little hatchery fish, but hey, they smoke up good and taste delicious. So fish is a fish, you know. Steelhead have been here since July, some fish, and start coming in fresh here in October. And later in the year, you know, you got to get a little tricks to start making the fish come in. So we like to use Pautzke's fire gel, shrimp flavor today. And what you do, take a little bit of it, put it on your finger, then put it right on this Mike's yarn. And that'll make that scent really be very attracting to that fish and smell real good. And this is on a 12-pound test leader here. Seems to do the trick even on big steelhead. Get that rod underneath.
Yeah, baby! Woo! Right on!
Another hatchery fish.
Right on! That's what I'm saying. Oh man, I finally landed a steelhead on the Salmon River in Idaho. After losing two, one really nice one, I finally got one in the boat. It's been an awesome day with Dylan. We've been using Pautzke's, we cured some coon shrimp up with it, and we're also using the fire gel shrimp flavor today, and it has been working.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from a place we've never been before, White Bird, Idaho, where we're fishing today on the world famous Salmon River. It's one of the most rugged places left in the Northwest. It doesn't get the kind of pressure that the Clearwater does. And this was kind of a last second trip. We didn't know we were going to come here. We called our good friend Homer Brown, and Homer said, guys, I'm not going to be around, but my right-hand man, Dylan McGregor, is happy to take you. So we jumped on board with Dylan. We spent a couple hours on the world famous Salmon River with two baits today. Some of it was just with Atlas Mike's glow yarn covered in fire gel. And the other one was, my gosh, wait till you see this massive thing of coon shrimp he has here. Now Dylan showed us exactly what he does. He takes it and he basically dumps in red fire brine. He dumps in red fire cure. He dumps in red boraxo fire, adds a little bit of red nectar. And then he said, guys, is it okay if I do this? I'm gonna pour a whole bottle of Atlas Mike's anise lunker oil in here as well. And sure enough, it was enough to catch us some really nice fish today. Now we hope to come back and spend a full day here when good old Homer comes back. But for now, our first experience was a great one here in White Bird, Idaho, 3.5 hours from Spokane, 3.5 hours from Boise, and pretty much in the middle of nowhere, which is what we hoped for. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.